I'm running it back. Listen, I was tired last time, and my brain was all befuddled because I was mad that my level ups got all reverted, and I spent a lot of time on those. And I mean, I still S-ranked the final boss, but I'm not satisfied with how that turned out. I was really mad, and I wanted to actually give it a real fight and not be salty the whole time. Plus, I mean, the way the game is designed, it just suddenly asks, like, no boss had done it before, hey, did you build correctly? Like, that Devil Riser sword does absurd amounts of damage at level, right? I was like, what, 2-3 levels, not even 3, probably like 2 levels below recommended, and it was like, no, there's your entire health bar. And, yeah, no, that sucked. But, as you can see, I have revised, and I'm ready to rematch. Just to note some things. I have changed out some weapons. The main stuff is the same. I swapped back to the Quanta body because it's cool. I like having my chest jewel. I ended up just mastering the Stark Dragon chest so I can have the dummy shell. I still like using that, but, you know, I'm still not a fan of the hollow stuff, but being able to master even the optional equipment to use on anything, that's great. The hollow just means I can't put any cosmetics on the chest or the arm that I have my skills on, so, you know, I can play around it. I don't want to have to play around it, but I can. I also swapped out to using actual guns. The short range on the SMGs was absolutely wrecking me. Like, I couldn't get hits in to keep up my combo or, like, use the hits to heal. So, rifles for range. Plus, I like both these rifles. They're really cool. I wish I could fold the Star Burning Gundam's rifle, like, in combat to go from, like, short range to long range. But alas, that is not a mechanic, so I'll stick to the long range version. It's literally a second weapon. You have rifle barrel deployment and then just regular. That's under Star Burning. Should be under S. There we go, yeah. So, I actually like it closed better, but this only has the regular rifle shot and charge shots, and I need my beams on at least one of them. So that's why I'm running the deployed version. As for weapons, I have gone back to my standard of saber and whip, because as cool as martial arts is, yeah, they're not great against big bosses. You just don't get the needed range to actually hit things. And the whip is really good at AoE, and even in regular combat, like, the whip's ability to pull enemies closer is fantastic. Now, I understand I have katana on my back. Granted, this is, like, the only katana I could put on here to get my double katana skill. But I'm using the 9.1 meter anti-ship sword, and not, say, a Gerber straight. And there's a simple reason for that. I also haven't completed the skills on this yet, but it's fine. Is here. Weapon skill saber. Go down to past all the beam sabers, Gerber straight. I'm sure there was one earlier that I could find, but this has a katana moveset. Fun fact, katana can't ground break. If you split the enemy in half, you will not get the prompt to ground break. So, yeah. I'm guessing because the katana heavy is good at breaking legs, maybe? So they're just like, don't abuse it. So the katana's not allowed to ground break. So I decided I needed to find a saber in order to let me ground break. Luckily, I like the design of the sword actually a lot more. If I could have these on my back, I would. This design is very cool. And yeah, I used to run this as the dual saber version of this in GB3 for a bit before I swapped over to, you know, two-handed swords. But I'm glad that I can finally wield one in one hand, and it looks great. Yeah. I was almost considering swapping back to a Geon Sword 3, just so I have a cool physical saber, and end up redesigning this to be like a 7-sword style build. But I ended up with this, and this is fine. and I'm using the screw web because it's small, fits in the hand, and I feel like I have the grapple in one hand, and then a grapple in the other hand, and I don't have to use the same arm. It works pretty well for me, I feel like. Shield stayed the same, doesn't really see much use. I'm actually sad it doesn't have the beam, like, barrier. In GB3, this has, like, a beam shield projection that's part of the shield function, but now it sort of just doesn't do anything. Like, it's purely a physical shield now in terms of being able to block. You used to just deploy a big old green bubble circle to be like, alright, energy shield. But it doesn't do that now. I'm okay with this, because it's still cool and still functions as a shield, so it's like I'm blocking with my arm, and it looks good. But I do miss the energy bubble when the shield is deployed. So, unfortunate that got lost somewhere in the shift over from the GB3 engine to this one. But, yeah, I've got all those, same stuff there. I did remember I needed to master a Jigenhao martial arts on the right arm, because I have it on the left. I have it on the right arm. I need it on the left because the left is the one that can't take cosmetics. Otherwise, I lose my claw and my opposite size shield. So that dummy shell is mastered as well, so that way I can use the chest that I prefer, and plus, the double Quanta chest was already leveled. And this is the biggest change here. I found I have a module here that has plus 300%. So, you know, I basically have 4 times the HP I had before. Plus, I've leveled up my parts, so you may have seen I now have 1 million HP. I went in with like 20,000 before, leveled up a bit, and then found I have a plus 300. So I quadrupled that health, and it went all the way up to 1 million. Yeah. Happy with that. Anyway, I said I was going to do survival, but as I said, gonna run it back. And I'm gonna run it back not even on hardcore, because I've done it on hardcore, at least this one, but on extreme. It says recommended parts level 47, and the only thing that I think is around that is my head. Everything else is sitting around like 42. But I think I'll be able to do it. I'm still kind of scared of the Devil Riser Sword, because while I may have 1 million health, I don't know what the damage numbers are going to be like on this difficulty. Like, even back on, not casual, what is it called? Standard. Like, Reading here was getting one-shotted by it. She's the NPC. Her stats are supposed to be somewhat inflated, so that way they can assist the player, while their AI is stupid. No offense, Reading. I mean, you know, the... Listen, the programmers didn't give you good battle AI, I'm sorry. But they gave them, like, you know, bloated health and whatnot, so that way they don't just die. And then he brings out the Devil Riser and just dies. So, never mind, I guess? Yeah, no, it's busted. So, gonna take these on. Ooh, but before I do that, let me just shove a screenshot I took when I was editing right here. So on this picture, this is the very frame I'm taking damage from the Devil Riser sword. No, the sword didn't pass through me. The sword is about to hit me. The hitbox hit me before the sword moved. I went frame by frame, and that's when I took the damage. Those hitboxes are bad. Those hitboxes are awful. And you know what's the worst part? You'll see it didn't kill me in that frame. It killed me in the next couple frames over when the same hitbox hit me again. I was killed by 2 or 3 hits in the same swing. Why did it multi-hit me? It's not supposed to. Games aren't supposed to do that. If I got hit by the attack, that swing, that part of the combo, should no longer affect me. And yet, I got double tapped by a single swing. And I did check. In my modules, I have Avoid Instant Death as one of the abilities. But it's got a problem. in the way it's written. You see, this game has many translation issues. I've pointed them out in both the localization when it comes to dialogue. There's Jin spelled incorrectly. There's Rin and Lin. That whole duo of problems. But the ability straight up says, avoid instant death when health critical. Now, as a native English speaker, to me, that reads, don't immediately die when your health is critical. So, you know, survive with like 1 HP. That is not how that ability works. That ability means do not immediately die from a big shot when you are above critical health. When your health isn't flashing red, you will not immediately die to a big attack. The problem is, again, as you see in this frame here, being hit by the extended before hitbox immediately dropped my health to critical. Meaning, avoid instant death no longer will function. And then I got double tapped by the same hitbox, resulting in immediate death. And here's the thing. My build shouldn't be that half bad at that point. Again, I was... What was the recommended level again? 36. Recommended level 36. I was like at 34, 35 for all my parts. And all my parts have either level 30 HP capacity or mid to high HP, like mid to high 20s. So I had almost as much HP as I could have at the time, without crazy boosters from the modules. And it basically still one-shot me. What's with the weird arbitrary difficulty jump? I know it's the final boss, but to resort to immediate one-shots, the only other time I got one-shot in this game was because I was using level 1 parts against like a level 10 PG boss. Which, that was on me. This part against Devil Gundam didn't feel like it was on me. So, badness. I should be fine now that I have 1,000,000 HP, but badness. Oh, let me throw up a second picture here, because when you clear things in new type and you get drops in new types, ranged weapons can now have alternate fire modes, which is super cool. This was a thing that was actually in GB3, and they brought it back. It's weird that they limit it to new type drops, but okay, I guess, you know, replayability and grinding. But yeah, there were things like that back in GB3 where it's like, oh, you can have a shotgun, a beam shotgun that shoots either regular beam shots or a spread shot. They also had that option for some weapons, or melee weapons, but they weren't nearly as interesting. Like, you can get Saber level 1, which is a 3-hit combo, Saber level 2, which is a 5-hit combo, Saber level 3, which is a 7-hit combo. Although, some sabers, especially like, or some weapons in general, especially like katana, you could either get a Gerbera straight that has Saber combo, or a Gerbera straight that has katana combo. They're a bit more fixed in this game, which, that's fine. It wasn't terribly interesting or crazy back then. And when I had a katana, I'd prefer to have a katana moveset. And back then, everything could ground break, so that wasn't an issue like it is here. But yeah, at least having alternate fire modes is a neat thing that can pop up. Because I like having my rapid fire plus beam. That's probably the combo I like best. Anyway, yeah, I've rambled on for enough about numbers and complaints and whatnot. So, I'm gonna go clear the final bosses on Extreme. Let's go. Gonna go beat the devil. And, you know, once I do that, I'll give survival a shot. I can clear... I've like, done early new type stuff. We don't really just see the cutscenes all over again. I want to see the, like, boss battle cutscenes again. With my improved... my Eclipsing Gundam revise, but we don't need to see all that story segment again. But yeah, I cleared like the first few levels on new type, and with this build, totally doable. a little slow, because my damage can still be upped by, like, 10 levels and ability affixes. But overall, yeah, no, this build is pretty much new type ready, which is why I'm tackling this on extreme. Not new type yet, though, because I'm pretty sure the final level on new type is going to require level 50. If you've seen me do the final boss levels in GB3 at level 50, it's going to take a lot. I'm already doing it wrong. You know, I don't know why I put that up there. That's not going to help anybody. Go. But yeah, the real power of this build is 100% my katana combo here. Because it does a ton of damage and will often full break them. Which refunds me on EX skills. And also just lets me kill them super quick. I do find it really funny that they made ground break not an instant kill. Because in GB3, if you broke someone's legs off, you would you would absolutely get an instant kill. But in this one, they made it just so it's massive damage. The thing is, with a high enough functional speed, I've got 140% response speed, so pretty fast on attacks. You can just keep slamming ground breaks on them until they die. Because ground breaks still do immense damage, even if it's not an instant kill. But basically, if you can ground break them, they're gonna die. That's pretty much it. It still didn't solve the problem of ground break equals death. So it's a non-solution to a non-problem. Yeah, look at how fast I'm going in my base mode. I haven't bursted yet. The katana move is A, very cool, B, super strong. You see him shred apart into a full break. And another ground break. I believe, aside from my burst action, that is the strongest move I have, and it costs 1 meter. The part I'm sad about is, it's definitely stronger than Darkness Finger, when I feel like Darkness Finger should have a stronger motion value on the account of being Darkness Finger. Also, it costs 2 meters, so it should be more powerful on principle, but it's not. Where are you going? Where are you going? Huh? Go, many more. Go, do a crime. Shank some dudes. It is funny, because I feel like my guns don't get as much play now because my weapons are so strong in close range. But at the same time, that's sort of my preferred playstyle anyway. So, it works out. I like having the guns just in case. Go again. I send them out just for fun at this point. Like, 1 meter is super nothing when everything is happening. I almost want to keep a constant uptime on him just for fun. He's there for moral support. Seeing him flying around and stabbing dudes is just the best. Hang on, get back over here. There we go. Blue Destiny, what are you doing? Iframes. Blue Destiny 3. Oh, you got broken at some point. I don't know what happened. Alright, you guys gonna actually get over here or what? No, you're gonna stay over there? Okay. Like, I'm not sure if the arenas are big boxes because they didn't want to design big areas to travel through and, like, just move on to the next arena, or because they couldn't program the AI to actually navigate them. Maybe a little column A, a little bit of column B, because the AI is not good in this game. Granted, it was never really great in any of the games, but I feel like it's way more noticeably jank in this one. Like, AI partners don't do anything in this game. Look at her just walking around, not doing anything, to this one enemy standing here. Oh, you made it out. Did you, though? Still, the level design of these last, or rather, just this last level is so good. Like, the runner graveyard, they needed more of this. They don't even have, like, tabletops, or like the casino tables that they had in previous games, or desks, where it's like, oh, this is a room where people build their gunpla. They didn't have any of that in this game, and it's disappointing, because they really should. Like, of the things that they should have brought over from New Gundam Breaker, things like that should have made it. Like, those assets are still there. They didn't vanish. You have them, guys. Use them. Oh, you still have your legs. Can I fix that? Yeah, the thing with higher difficulties is enemies really just get tankier. That's really it. Oh yeah, apparently that's supposed to be an asteroid. It really just looks like a visual glitch. Oh, his incom totally shot my asteroid. My decoy. But also it's real good to just blow people up in them. It is far too much fun to set that up and then just pull people in. It's also great to set it up and then, like, dash around them and then knock them into it the other way. Or if I set it up too high, like, uppercutting them into it. There's so many things you can do just to feel cool. Hang on, break down a little bit. Set that up. Man, having both boomerangs available, excuse you. I'm having deja vu. Having both boomerangs is great, because, like, when one's cooling down, I still have the option for the other one. And it's like, oh, I can just keep people stunned. Shredded. It's so cool watching, like, if they don't parts break all at once, seeing parts come off as the combo goes, where it's like, oh, I am absolutely disassembling you. I didn't place that right. Making myself sad with that one. Did it wrong again. There's 2 meter going nowhere. 4 meter now. One, two, three. I did those in order for no reason. I want to make sure he was there, stunned, and then gonna get grabbed. Yeah, that doesn't do nearly as much damage or parts break, but aesthetically, I gotta have my finger. There we go. Oh, I'm glad it caught him in all that, because sometimes I'll just dash through and it won't hit. Oh, you have your eye field up. Alright. Beams are a no-go. No, don't leave. Oh, how long have you been around? I didn't notice you were there. I thought that was the last guy. It's a lot better to do that one in the air when they're juggleable, because sometimes the ground uppercut will just miss. iframes. He did the whole recovery thing. Stop it. The other thing about the beam boomerang and the stun, it also stops them from blocking. Like, the ability doesn't mention it, it just says it stuns them on hit. But that's not blockable. When they get hit, they're stunned, and when they're stunned, they're no longer blocking. So, beam boomerangs for the win. I'm gonna throw shuriken at you, and it's gonna hurt you a lot, and you won't be able to move, and I'm gonna hurt you more. That's how we do. There we go. Got the ground break. See, that wouldn't happen if I had a proper katana, which is dumb, because you're telling me a katana can't, like, finish someone off? It's a katana. If anything, I'd expect it to be able to do it better. Oh, land. Done. Yeah, no, with my speed as it is now, combat moves very fast, and I don't think the AI can actually keep up. Where are you going? Did I say you could leave? I don't know what that Leo did, but I apparently broke him in half with the beam boomerang. Or someone did after I stunned him. But either way. There we go. One last Leo. I swing so fast now with 140 speed. And then when I use my burst, my quantum burst, I'll be even faster. I think it caps out at 200%. So once I level up my head to level 50, I think I'll have maximum, or base 150. And then trance will give me the other 50. Oh, we're already drifting to the next area. Didn't you're fine. You should just build for regen on hit. It's busted. I think I have like 2 to 3% health regen per hit. I'm basically immortal. As long as I'm hitting something, I'm gaining back far more health than they can, like, deal out. Hang on. Nope. Oh, we're still back over there. Oh, my combo. Oh, my combo. Oh, my combo. Yeah, I have like a 30% slowdown on losing my combo for both of them, so... Stop blocking, I need to get my combo back. Didn't, you're fine. You're not dead. You just want to go down. You're so tanky. Like, that's why I'm trying to get the break. Ow, not break fall. The break. I don't carry heals. It's like the one thing I don't carry. Just handle it. Why don't you have a heal? Why don't you have any skills equipped, girl? Well, actually, it's funny, because they do have skills equipped. But it doesn't show you when you look at their stats, like when you walk up to them. But I know I saw her funnels flying around. I can't believe because the wave ended and I'm still in the zone, I lose my combo. Go, my little buddy. Go wreak havoc. It's so much better sending out a drone than funnels. It feels... I feel like drones tend to be more intelligent than funnels, so it feels different fundamentally. But functionally, it's the same. Would you stop? I won't let you get away. Oh, well, ground break. There we go. Go, before they get here. You standing there watching? Not gonna help? That's your fault. That's your mistake. None of us carry heals because we're all better than that. I don't know what you're doing. See, Meister doesn't need heals, so... I feel like that's a you problem. I can't believe that missed. Rin, either stop complaining or go down so I can pick you up. Choose one. One more round? Yep. That's right. The build crew. And everyone else who's not part of the build crew. There's really no labels this time around. Oh, well, that's a waste of a Darkness Finger. Or was it? I whiffed it. Ooh, Fortress 4 Blaster. Probably have to stop using that in the air. Just keeps whiffing. Okay, well, he backdashed that one. How did that miss? No. I saw you doing your move. No. Ow. I set that up and you ran right into it. It's funny because I still have my invisibility and my barrier, but because of the amount of damage I do, I don't really need either. I still like having them though, in case something could potentially happen. Oh, hang on. Haha. Oh, wait, why are you alive? Stop it. I thought that last kick ended you, but it didn't. Oh, what do you mean break combo B? Is it because I had to break more often and they just weren't breaking? I feel like it's not on me. Cutscene time.
みんなが他の敵を抑えてくれたおかげだね。みんなのためにも、リリンのためにも、絶対負けられない。そうだな。カオスはこの奥にいるはずだ。さあ行こ
う。My mini more on my back is so good. Just my little buddy hanging out. I like having a familiar. It's so fun. Her eyes are still closed at this point, so you can't see if she's gained humanity yet.
よくぞここまで来たとまずは褒めてやろう。カオス、お前の目的は何だ？単に GB4 の破壊が目的ならば私たちをここに招き入れる必要もなかっただろ。
Seriously though, dude keeps saying join me and it's like I don't know what you want to do. What is your plan? Why would I want to join you? You gotta elevator pitch me before you actually like have me sign anything, dude.
なるほど。つまりは無駄なことをしていると。
I feel like he would have gotten way more support about this if he just rallied people, being like, hey, you know all of the levels are made by like soulless AI, that's why it's so bland and terrible. Don't you think there should be actual creative people doing things like, look at these ideas I have? Wouldn't that be cool? Instead of doing all of this. Like, you have a point, but you're pointing it out in the wrong way. By antagonizing the entirety of everyone, you're gonna have everyone dismiss you because you bad man. Right? Like, who are you trying to convince? By... You can't go around kicking people in the balls and saying, see, wouldn't it be better if I didn't do that? Like, yes. Please stop. Yeah, exactly, right here. Rin literally going, I don't care what your point is. You ruined things. You're a problem. It's so funny because he has a point. And even in the middle of the fight, when Ririn joins, she literally goes, you may be right, but there are multiple things that could be right. So it's like, yeah, you have a point. People should be involved with this more instead of having the AI run and design everything. But also, don't hack the game. Just talk to people. It would have been way more effective than whatever this was supposed to be. I don't even know if people are going to like acknowledge your input, right? Are people going to go, Chaos had a point, but because he broke the game, we're not going to do it now? Like, I'm not saying he has to go all like Gandhi peaceful protest, but don't do this. Especially when you have a point people will agree with. Like, just the past day, seeing the amount of Chaos did nothing wrong is hilarious. For the record, it's not true. He did everything wrong. But, again, his sentiments are correct. His ideas are correct. He went about it in every wrong way. And I said this last time as well, but it's just, I really gotta emphasize, this is not how you get your point across. You don't convince people by ruining things for them, right? The minute you are a nuisance to everyone involved, you make people consider your point invalid. That is not how you have a debate. That is not how you convince people. That's how you paint yourself the bad guy. Also, I have no idea how any of the rest of the Four Kings pertain to this. Like, Dora was doing it to break things. Kurokante was a dude. Carpaccio was just having fun playing the game. Like, did they agree with anything he was saying, or were they just... Like, what were they convinced by? Why did they decide to go along with this? How much of the plan were they aware of the intent? Because I don't think Dora was actually involved with that at all, considering she's like, yeah, we're gonna break the game, it's gonna be super fun, and you guys are gonna cry, and I'm gonna love it. Like, I don't know. Some of these characters aren't characters, they're devices, and they're really poorly implemented devices. I feel like a lot of the characters could have gotten implemented better or implemented less to flesh out other characters, right? Make some sacrifices. Because I'll be honest, like, Mashima and Sheena, I feel like them being in the plot didn't need to be. Like, I don't dislike them, but I feel like them being there sort of just slows down everything. Because really, what do they add aside from being more friends that we already have? Like, as limited as GB3 was, where you only have Misa and Robota, at the very least, that core group of friends is, like, super strong. I like both of them because they got fleshed out. Also, getting a better look at this, this is the Gundam head down here. Like, when he transforms to his final form, this is the Gundam head, that's the V-fin. And then the claws fold up. I do think it's really interesting that this design managed to combine the original Ultimate Gundam design in addition to the final core Devil Gundam design at the end of G Gundam. Like, in one design. It transforms between both. I also enjoy the fact that Devil Gundam has gotten several final boss redesigns. Like, yeah, there's the original. What am I aimed at right now? There's the original back in the G Gundam anime. The G Gundam fighting game has a whole nother design that's slightly different. And then there's this one, which is honestly a really cool design. Meister, please. Like, this design is fantastic. The boss fight, not so much. But from a mechanical design standpoint for the Devil Gundam, this is crazy good. Like, I'm still gushing at how good of a design this Devil Gundam is visually. It just sucks that the way this game plays, it's not as great. That said, yeah, tapping up does priority target. It's just weird because sometimes it didn't last time, and I was real mad at it for not doing so. I was trying to swap the targets, and it's just like, I'm gonna keep targeting this one thing, and it's like, I don't want to target that one thing, I want to target the other weak point. But now that I am using rifles and have actual range, it's working a lot better. And also, now that I have weapons instead of just my fists, I can actually hit targets. I don't know what I'm targeting right now. See, it's not going... There we go. Now it made it. I'm gonna break your spine. Beams! I can't see anything. I'm fine. I'm still full health. I like how I can just use that as like a point-blank bomb because I don't know if he's gonna target or even run into them, but I can at least throw my dummy shell as a bomb. Get in. Nope, got caught. It's fine. Let me just regain that health real quick. He's not showing weak points right now. It's like he hasn't finished an attack yet. So weak point hasn't appeared. Oh, wow, those curve around like crazy. Okay, calm down. Oh, it's on the arm, that's why I'm not seeing it. Yeah, when everything is glowing the same color, it's a bit difficult to tell where the breakpoints are. Lasers! I walked right into that. Target something more vulnerable. Alright, Dean, where are you? I'm gonna try and get you. Oh, no. Meister's got you. Oh, get out. He's spinning. Slamming. Is that the leg? Is that the claw? I can't even tell. It was a leg. Ow, 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 ow. Just that crazy homing on that. Oh, there's a point. Come on, hit it. There we go. Please aim for the main body. Anything. Oh, it's paused. He's got quotes. There we go. He's entering phase 2. I had to pause the damage before. Ow, 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 ow. Hang on. Hide note. I do find it funny that this Devil Gundam has a tail on the back of it. So I don't think that's part of the original design either. Oh, the spine. Out of shots. There we go. Now I'm invisible, so I don't have access to my swords. For some reason. I do have access to that, though. Ow. I'm invisible and split in half. It's fine. I sent out my little buddy. He did it. He knocked him down. See, funnels have a use. I sent out my mini more. He knocked him down. Because it was doing hits, I got heals. All good stuff. I should have dodged that. I'm fine. I could probably do this. I could probably build this up and do it again later. Let me just do this here. Wow, that did like no damage. That's crazy. Why? Why did that do literal single-digit damage? What? I was literally underneath him on a spot that wasn't damaged, right? He wasn't broken. There wasn't wireframe. So why did that do, like, nothing? I'm so confused. Like, aren't burst skills supposed to be super strong? Why did I get robbed? It's done damage before. I know it has. Oh, oh, I have no head. There we go. Can I finally get this one? Finally. I would like to target something that isn't broken. There we go. I'm fine. No, I'm gonna power through it. While my power still lasts. Get up. Nope, didn't get out of there in time. It's gotta be this leg, right? There it is. No, 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 no. Getting combo. How did it spin that fast? What? There we go. Now you do it down. Break that a little bit. Break that a little bit. This camera's still really bad, but at least I'm managing. Get out. That has such crazy range, like I can't get out of there in time. I do have an air dodge. Right, I have that module equipped. I gotta remember that. Useful stuff. I didn't dodge that. I got split in half. That, ouch. Alright, spun around, didn't want to fight me anymore. That's fine. I'll take it. More for me. Ah, almost got it. I think I perfect blocked that one. I didn't do anything about that one. Oh, it's still going. There we go. Just do it again. That does so little damage. I don't understand. Wasn't level enough. Almost. I need to get it on the right level so I can get stuck on him. And do enough damage. I didn't do it. No. I was trying to get the Darkness Finger finish, but it's so hard to position it correctly because it doesn't explode on proximity, and it still bothers me that it doesn't. It's okay, I'll get the Darkness Finger finish here. Yeah, that didn't work in the original Double Gundam. That would have killed Rain. I just wish Darkness Finger was proximity based like it used to be. It worked out so well. Oh wow, those are not S ranks. You know what? Never mind. I think I still S ranked it. Oh no, it hurts. Okay, so I can clear it, but my numbers aren't big enough to actually properly S rank it. Noted. I didn't get a lot of breaks. Well, yeah, I didn't get a lot of breaks because it means I'm not killing enemies fast enough. Like, there's clear time. Oh no, it took me 10, 11 minutes to clear and got me a D. Oh, that hurts. My pride is in pain. But yeah, like, I'm not getting fast enough breaks because enemies are so tanky. That's just how it is on higher difficulties, though. I'm gonna need to pump up those numbers a lot more then. That D hurts a lot. Oh, man. Here I was thinking I had it. I don't have it. Oh yeah, did I get any new... I'm not a new type, so I'm not gonna get new gun types. These are gonna be the same. Yeah. That said, I do now get Parts Enhanced 5 and Parts Evolve 4, which are great. I think on new type you even get Parts Enhanced 6, so you can level things up even faster. You don't get as many, but they're real big numbery. Alright, let's see if I can take out Final Devil Gundam. Oh, it's awkward seeing everyone here again. Because, like, they're not supposed to be, kind of. Yeah, extreme on this one. Oh, look at that check mark, that's not an S. Oh, that hurts. That hurts me a lot. My pride is in shambles. Spend it on this, just so I can get extra plastic. It's not like I can get anything else on this map anyway. Trying to redeem myself, hurting myself in my confusion. It's fine, I'm 2 difficulties higher than I'm probably expected to be. Also, I'm like 6 levels lower than I'm expected to be, so... should be something. It should count for something, right? It's funny, because I don't think he ever uses Awakening in battle, aside from that one time you fight against him. When it would be super useful. I also feel like the Neo's Young was a lot stronger than Devil Gundam, but I'm not sure how to actually compare those. Well, considering the original Devil Gundam and it took over a whole colony, Devil Gundam may be more powerful than Neo's Young. Especially because this is Final Devil Gundam. He does lose his backpack when he emerges, though. He also gets much bigger. It's funny because he has a Master Gundam chest, so, like, it sort of fits. But then the Sandrock shoulders kind of sort of ruin it. It's okay, I blocked it. I have a shield there. She has eyes. She has soul in those eyes. It's actually amazing how much a difference that makes in a character design. Like, a little bit more light, a little bit more soul, and like she's awakened as a real person character. I do find it super funny where he's like, AIs can't create anything original, and it's like, she didn't. She literally just palette swapped Rin again. That's one of the more disappointing things. Like, in the situation, I understand, because she's taking over Rin's suit to fight with. Like, she repairs it and can fight with it, but it'd be super nice if at some point Rin got a unique original suit, as opposed to just being Rin again. You know? It really gave more credence to the evolving AI awakening as something basically human if she had an ounce of originality. But she never does. She never upgrades her gunpla, and when she does replace it, she replaces it with Rin's new gunpla that she replaces her own with. So, like, I feel like it loses a lot of impact, considering she still hasn't made anything original. Like, the fact that it's the same suit, it feels so weak, where it's like, no, she didn't make anything new. It'd be one thing if she made a totally new suit, but she didn't. Nope, I'm here. Yeah, so the 4 legs have merged into 2 legs here. And the back pod is still the same. Ow, got caught. Oh, why am I inside? I didn't make it because I was stuck on all the stuff. But yeah, the lobster claws are now folded back to be like jets. I can't believe that didn't do anything. It's a little disappointing. Ah, he got up. I'm gonna hit you and there's nothing you can do about it. Gotta hit the crab claw. You can't get me from here. Just get underneath, it's safer there. Oh, good, the leg. Yeah, that's not new, though. She just repainted a suit that existed. Like, what do you mean new? What about that was new? This frustration would make more sense if she actually created something new. He's doing something. Back to the middle. I did it too early. There we go. Breaking him down. Get this going. Oh, moving hitbox. Dude just spawns a hitbox on himself. Hey, where are your weak points? Show yourself. I'm gonna keep breaking you. Show me your weak points. He's targeting Ririn for some reason. There they are. I like how the legs are still individual breakpoints. Like, they're the four legs smashed together, but then they became like two separate parts on one leg. Sweep all you want. I'm down here. Break the barrier. Do this here. I don't know why it does chip damage. That's so weird. That's so disappointing. Like, how do you break that so it doesn't function properly? I don't understand. Also, I'm being juggled. Please reach. That's some good damage. Still breaking you. Nope. Yeah. That's also true, but that's not the only true thing.
なんだと。
ガンプラバトルにはいろんな楽しみ方がある。ガンプラに興味がない人も初心者も楽しんでいい。全てを肯定する。それがガンプラバトル。それは GP4。それを私はみんなから学んだ。
みんなか。しかしその正体を示してしまった以上、もうお前はみんなの中には帰れない。勝手に決めつけんなや。みんなリリンの帰りを待ってたんや。
I like that Tao is the first one to show up here. He's like, what are you talking about? You stupid? That's not how this works.
先ほどリリン君とアウラのリンクが復旧した時、オープンチャンネル設定に変わったようだ。リリンの話聞こえてたで。リリンの言う通り全てを肯定してくれる自由な世界が GD4 や。
そのおかげで私たちは救われました。この世界が生きる力をくれたのです。
もちろん制限や不自由もあるが。
Wow, I hit nothing with that. That was crazy.
その不自由さもひっくるめて GD4 の楽しさ、面白さなんだよ。
楽しいこと、辛いこと、納得いかないことな、いろいろあるだろう。
その全てがビルダーたちを成長させる糧となるのだ。そこに人も AI も関係ない。
I like how it didn't lock onto any of the hard points.
我々の思いは一つだ。
Luckily, I have the whip, so it just swings. What they said. Dodged it. Didn't dodge that. It's fine. I can recover fast enough. My health is still full. Didn't dodge that, but my health is also still fine. Back in. Wow, zeros across the board. That's amazing. That really makes me feel like that's my most powerful move. I spend a whole meter on that, huh? I feel like I phased through that with my own move. I would like to find something to hit. I'd like to find the main body. Something close enough for the main body. Ah, I missed. How did that not land? How did that not land? Fine. Carve him up then. Oh, trying to go for the darkness fingers finish. Wow, that was still over S rank time. Alright, now that I have a proper weapon and not just my empty fist. Reading, let's stab through him.
人形風情がなめたものよ。ガンプラシミュレーターを新たな時代へと誘うのはこの私、今を生きる人間だ。
あいつまだそんなこと言って。
Also, was Reading always left-handed?
二人とも頼む。
Because I feel like she wields it in the right hand all the time anyway, except for this one cutscene.
帰ろう。
Now I wish I had my sword in my left hand too, but it looks real good here with the mirrored stances. Ah! There we go. Now we're gonna break to a loading screen because we apparently couldn't make that transition smoothly. We have to load the next cutscene, and they couldn't load it behind the other cutscene, and I don't know why. And it's really jarring.
私の負けだ。好きにするがいい。聞かせてくれ、カオス。お前は GB4 開発側の人間だったんだな。
Literally one of the devs got replaced by AI.
呼ばれるコンピュータウイルスの作成。それにマザー AI とシステムへの侵入。
And again, he clearly has no people skills because his first thought was to hack the game and not talk to people. But then he still recruited people to join him, which required talking to people and setting up this whole clan and whatnot. So I don't know why he didn't just rally them under a banner of AI bad as opposed to all of this. But I guess then we wouldn't have a plot. But at the same time, we never really had a plot in the first place, so it's not like, I don't know. It could have been better. I'm a little lost in, like, my creative writing rewrite of this because I don't know how to make this work now. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. This feels like the epitome of this could have been an email. You could have written a strongly worded letter to everyone to be like, you see what they're doing? Can we have cooler stuff instead? Here, submit fan ideas and see if they can implement that instead. Right? Next time they send out a survey, throw your ideas, make videos talking about your ideas, gather attention, you know, the natural way, instead of trying to disassemble the world because you can? Like, I don't understand the need to play the bad guy like this. Aside from the whole charade of, wasn't this fun? Look, I created a whole human-made boss gauntlet. Humans can make this fun. And it's like, no, you actually just inconvenienced everybody. I'm sitting here in the player seat going, yeah, that was kind of more fun than the rest of the game, but you inconvenienced everyone so badly, I don't think people are going to agree. Like, and I don't know how the devs managed to walk this off, because a lot of this was streamed by people. There were a lot of witnesses, so I don't know how they can pass this off as if it never happened. The best they could do is like, this was the final event for the beta. Wasn't it super neat? And it's like, I don't know if people would believe that. Actually, no, that's a lie. People would believe it. But there are also those that would conspiracy theory it up and be like, no, they got hacked and now they're trying to save face, which they absolutely are. By the way, this outcome here is basically the same as in Battlelog. In Breaker Battlelog, Mahara did the same thing where he captured everyone's gunpla data. But then after he got defeated, he ended up releasing all the data back to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I was a bad guy. And then everyone, again, passed it off as, oh, that was a super cool, exhibition match. That was fun. It wasn't a bad guy hijacking the whole tournament. It was part of the program. And it's like, why are we doing it again in Breaker 4? Not to mention, the whole AI plot here is just Build Divers, but, worse? And mind you, I barely remember Build Divers. It wasn't great, but this is, the same sort of idea. So we're ripping off 2 of the... Oh my god, the load-in is so bad. Also, there's a Shenlong shield in there. There's an Aegis shield on that wall. I noticed the piece is stuck in there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, no, we're literally ripping off 2 of their own gunpla-based plots at the same time, mashing them together into this, and it's not even that good. It's amazing that they're essentially plagiarizing 2 of their own works poorly. That's a lot of money. Aha! I asked rank this one, so ha! There we go. See? Even though my clear time was slightly slow, my ace points were good. So, there's that. And I got stuff. Cleared on extreme difficulty. Does it only count the last one? It's not beat the game, it's just clear the last one on the hard difficulty? Because that would be a lot easier than, you know, playing everything on new type. Oh yeah, I don't need to see this again. I'm done. Now we're gonna skip to the ending theme. Can we get there? Yeah. Yeah, so this is 100% gonna get in the other one, like, copyright flagged. But it is Rebreak by Bakon and Suzuki Anna, was it? And while I have had my disappointments about this game, when a gunpla thing has Bakon doing its theme, that's when you know it's good, right? GB 1, 2, and 3 had Bakon do their themes. If I recall, the theme for 3 was Mirrors. The theme for 2 was... God, I don't remember the name of the title. And the theme for 1 was Infinity. And same with Gundam Build Fighters. Bakon did the first and second themes for Build Fighters. They did Cerulean, the first theme for Build Fighters Try. They did not come back for the second half, which I feel like it was a worse second half. They did not do the theme for Build Divers or New Gundam Breaker. And well, look at how those are. And while I've heard good things about Build Divers Re-Rise, Bakon was not involved there. But they were involved here, and as their name implies, we are indeed Bakon. I love Bakon. They're a great group. Their music sounds like bros in a garage just hanging out, and I love it. It's great. Just gives me good vibes all around. I don't think there's ever been a time where I can actually skip a song. I mean, I know I just did here, but that's for legal reasons. But I don't think I could ever actually skip a Bakon song when it comes up on shuffle when I'm just driving around. They're all just so good. There's good vibes all around. They also did, I was actually before wondering, like, they are still around, right? Like, before this game came out, I'm like, Bakon are still around. They're still doing stuff, right? Then I realized, oh, they did the Kamen Rider Gotchard opening. So they are still in business and better than ever. And then, of course, they came back for this, and it's like, perfect. They knew they had to bring Bakon back on to Gundam Breaker. So, happy about that. Now then, let me level up my parts a little bit. Let me just pump up the numbers just a bit more before moving on here. At least primarily the weapons, because those gotta do bigger numbers. Because yeah, as you can see, despite that being like a level 47 mission, my head is 46, and that's mostly to get my reaction speed to 140. That's not really giving me too much more health and stuff. The body, also 245. Again, mostly for health. That's how I breached 1 million. But the rest are 41, which is 6 levels below what was recommended. But yeah, I do have some parts at hand 6 because I played some new type levels. Let's get that 47 just right there, huh? The weapons are definitely the most important to level up just because they dictate damage. They dictate the ability to... Wait, 46, 47. I gotta go up more. And you can see that the other ones already don't give nearly enough. I can take these to 46. Just because the guns don't really need that much more power. And I don't know, the rest maybe 43? If I can make it? Yeah, I can make it with the level 5s. And I want to save some room for, you know, the abilities. So that way when I merge stuff for abilities, I'll get some experience points still. And not just, you know, 0. Because that feels bad. The shield as well. The shield, I think I'm missing some slots for... Oh, no, I'm not. It's just not maxed out. That's what it is. I'll probably just do that now. 3's not enough. But 4s are real strong. And then just a couple levels there. Oh, I'm out of 5s. That's awkward. Alright, so I think everything I have now is 6 stars. Yeah. This entire suit is now 6 stars. Which means I can comfortably start just dropping parts into everything to max out all the traits. I am better on parts now. I did end up burning a lot in merging. Mostly the low-level ones. Like, everything below level 15 no longer exists for me. I immediately just throw it into other parts because what's a level 15 gonna be? I can't use that on anything. That's far too weak now. But, like, anything level 20 is already a lot of, like, investment. So, that's where I'm at now. But I basically ate half my inventory, and my parts grew stronger for it. I now have space to grind again, especially because now there are MGs to get. And, well, I'll have to double up on everything. They did also show up in the shop, which is interesting, because back in GB3, you had to play through again, basically getting drops for the MGs to show up. So they're just all here now. So it makes it a lot easier just to have parts. They're still going to be like level 1, but, you know, they're there. Easier to get. Not everything has an MG, though. A Matsumina does not have an MG, so I'd have to craft those. And on one hand, it's accurate because you're buying the actual kits here. On the other hand, that's super annoying to sort through. Yeah, Atlas Gundam is still super new. It doesn't have an MG. Barzum has no MG, though I think this is a recent one as well. Like, they've just either released for the first time or re-released a newer Barzum model. Because otherwise, the older one probably from like 1990 or something. Same with Boundock. There's no HG Bear Guy, or MG Bear Guy, because I don't think anyone is making MG Bear Guys. Most things are just going to be in HG. MGs are a lot harder to come by. So, yeah. I didn't know they made an MG Build Strike. That's cool. That's got to be very recent, like, comparatively. Because that wasn't around back in GB3 or even, like, New Gundam Breaker, I think. That's still a rather old MG Burning Gundam, I think. Maybe not that old. I don't know. Like, this is an older HG. This is, like, actual Seed era. Back in, what was that, like, 2006? 2009. When was Seed? When did that come out? I didn't watch it, so I don't know what that era was. Was it the same era as Macross Frontier? But, yeah, all these. This is an ancient box, because I don't think Captain Gundam was ever remade. But that is the old BB Senshi, like, OG SD box. That is a relic right there. But yeah, you can see some of the more modern remakes of stuff here, especially because they have the blue Bandai logo. Like, the red ones are still newer, or still new-ish, especially when you look at the art when it looks like this. This is, like, the very new stuff. But when it's blue, that's, like, this must have been re-released, if that's a blue logo. Yeah, that's definitely a new-looking box, because it doesn't look like this. You can really just see the age of everything through the box. This is like an old 94 model, I think. I don't think Dragon Gundam's gotten a new one in forever. Hang on. That says HG, though. Did they use the two different... You know what? This is an HG. This is probably an old 1 to 1/44th scale no grade. While this is a newer HG model. But they use it for the MG. This still isn't new, though. Oh, that's weird. I need to get me some actual more, like, SD stuff. I want more. Because they're fun. They're also, like, a lot easier. Ifrit Custom being P Bandai. You can tell it's P Bandai because they have the monochrome blue, which actually looks awful. I can't believe this is exclusive. Like, the art with all the color and cool design, like this, that's great. The monochrome blue or the monochrome red, that's so bad. Why does the P Bandai box look worse? Anyway, I'm gonna go do survival. See how long that lasts. I just wanted to scroll through the new boxes for a bit.